What up, episode 2, Words with Bae. We are back. Did you all enjoy the first episode? We did that one on my birthday. We've lived a little, had some life. I'm Alan.
I'm Maria. What's up, y'all?
And, you know what I'm saying? What's been happening? Like, we into the new year. We have a new president. Like, what's going on in your life? Are you and Bae still cool? Did you all have, like, you know, like disputes in the house about was one person going left, right? Like, what was happening? Like, let us know. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you feeling?
I'm incredibly happy that we have a new president, and it feels like a new day. Like, we might actually have a chance in life. So,
I mean, we always had a chance in life. Like, you know, the president doesn't really affect what we got to do every day.
No, but, you know, I personally feel like I don't have, you know, a child running the country. Somebody who's able
Donald Trump, a 70-year-old man.
Okay, but, you know, he doesn't have the mind of a 70. He actually does. But we know that, you know, he wasn't making the best decisions. And
depending on who you ask.
True. And I feel like at times he was legitimately putting the safety of our country you know, at risk. And so that's concerning to me. And I'm happy that we have what feels like a legitimate government now.
It's always been legitimate, though. It just depends on who you ask, you know.
That's
These opinions are our opinions, not those of our employers, subsidiaries, anybody else, okay? Just so you know.
Absolutely.
Right.
And on top of that, just to throw it out there, you know, I have my opinion and Alan has his, and you can have yours. And, you know, I personally don't feel like there should be any judgment for your opinion. So if you believe Trump was the greatest president in the history of the United States, more power to you. We still love you. So I just wanted to...
I don't love him. I got to get to know him a little better. We only on episode 2.
It's just a figure of speech.
I got you. I mean, so you've been sleeping better because we have a new president.
I absolutely have slept a little better.
I haven't really been sleeping well lately.
Why not?
Got a lot going on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, hopefully you can get some more sleep.
We'll see. Yeah. Possibly.
Well, in that tone of sleep, I think that we should talk a little bit more about that. And more specifically, and you trying to get some more sleep, what are some things that you need to get to sleep? Like, what do you need on your nightstand at night?
On my nightstand?
Because you got a whole lot of stuff. If you haven't noticed, we're in our bed because we're talking about sleep today. So you got a whole lot of stuff.
We're working on getting a set, y'all, okay? This is just today. We're working on getting a set.
I thought if we're talking about sleep, we should be in our bed, you know?
I'm with you, baby. I'll support this.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So what do you need on your nightstand to go to sleep? Or what do you need in general to go to sleep?
I need my do-rag. You know, gotta cover up the curls for the girls. You know what I'm saying?
Girl. I can't stand you.
Gotta cover up the curls for the girls. Let's see here. That's about. I keep like
just
some water.
Do-rag?
Yeah, I keep some water by me, but I don't really drink my water like that. I need to drink more water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of it. My phone be sitting there, but that's you know, that's only functional stuff that's sitting there.
You know what? I think you're being kind of light on this answer because you take a shower most of the time before you go to bed.
Gotta be clean. You can't go to bed with a stank ass.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you said what I need on my nightstand, though.
No, in general, what do you need to go to sleep?
Well, you know, I gotta feel clean. I do gotta feel clean. You know, you gotta get under, you know, all in here and everything. I told you the curls for the girls, so you need a do-rag.
Oh, Jesus.
We're
gonna work on that plural.
A little bit of water. What else I need? I think I'm simple. I need darkness. Yeah, I need darkness. I can't. People that sleep with TVs and lights are serial killers and crazy.
Alan.
What?
Well, I personally need my water for sure. Like, I try to drink a lot of water a day, and I actually like those like big 1 liter water bottles because I can get one of those in like an hour. So I like to have my water before I go to sleep. I don't always drink it, but I like to have my water before I go to sleep. I like to shower too before I go to sleep, but I personally sometimes am just too tired to get in the shower. But when
I was gonna call you out.
I am too tired to get in the shower sometimes. Sometimes I just need to like lay it down and try again the next day. But that's just me. I'm like 95% shower before bed.
Yeah.
And so a shower, and then when I shower before bed, I like to lather myself in my favorite shea butter. Shout out to the oil bar. Literally, I discovered the oil bar like in 2015 when I was living in Ohio. And everybody, I think, close to me has now been put onto the oil bar and are loyal customers of the oil bar. So oil bar, I actually need something for free. Even Alan has now been buying 3-4 jars of shea butter at a time because it's just so amazing. It smells so good, feels so good on your skin. So I like to be fully lathered in my oil bar. My favorite shea butters. I'm trying to get into the habit of reading more, so I like to maybe check out a few chapters in a book before I go to sleep. I think that definitely helps me wind down a little bit. My phone charger, Apple Watch, charging on the, on my nightstand.
We're gonna make like docs that you put all that stuff on.
Can you get me one?
I'll consider.
Okay. And then it'll all look nice for you.
Yeah.
I
gotta get my nightstand together first though. I can't be worried about yours.
See,
I mean,
your nightstand does need to be. It needs to be gotten together for real. It's a lot going on.
It's okay, y'all.
One day you'll get there. I like to keep mine kind of neat, so that's just me though. When I was living by myself, I burned more candles, and I like to burn candles before I go to sleep. But Alan is like,
I like the infuser. I didn't need the candles. I like the air infuser that we got.
The diffusers?
Yeah. Is it diffuser or infuser?
Diffuser.
The air diffuser? Okay.
Oil diffuser.
The oil diffuser. Wouldn't it be like infused too? Because it's kind of infusing the air. No? Alright. I like those. I can rock with those. I don't really need candles. I'm an insurance agent. So don't leave your candles burning when you sleep because...
I didn't leave them burning. I just like to have them like to set the ambiance for the evening.
We'll talk later. Because we just talking about you living by yourself, so we'll talk later about that.
And I also used to take melatonin when I live with myself.
You gonna share your melatonin story?
What story? What whisper in my ear? What story?
No.
What story?
When you took too much.
Oh, yeah. So when I first started taking melatonin, I was taking too much melatonin, and I was just like, oh, it's natural. And I started having like really horrible dizziness, and I already deal with anxiety. So the dizziness and the way that I was feeling after taking too much melatonin, like just really set me off, like my anxiety, and I was panicking, and I thought I was having a heart attack. And so, things got really bad, and I stopped taking melatonin. But the reason why I was taking melatonin though was because I'm like afraid of everything, and I was afraid to live by myself, even though I was living by myself and always had. I used to go to sleep with the TV, with my computer
every
on.
light, every light, every light.
I used to go to sleep with the lights on.
All of them.
I used to make Alan stay on FaceTime with me until I fell asleep. And then if he fell asleep and tried to hang up, I'd call him back.
Y'all,
But
He might. I'll be quiet.
what? Say what you have to say.
I had to wake up and do stuff in the morning.
I did too, babe. I had a job.
Yeah,
I have a job.
We're not gonna get into this right now, but yes.
So, needless to say, we live together now, and I sleep like a little baby.
Lucky you.
I can sleep in the dark, you know.
If I'm here.
Oh, true. If he's here. Because if he goes out, and I won't go to sleep until he gets back, unless I fall asleep. And on the few occasions that, you know, he wasn't here, I left the lights on for sure. So
All of them.
you don't even know if all of them were on. You weren't.
They be on when I get back. What you mean?
So what are your favorite sleeping positions to sleep with me?
All the positions by myself on my side.
Alan, that is not true. You enjoy cuddling with me.
So fellas, we were having this discussion off, you know, before or whatever. Do y'all like it when your lady be all up on you, bro? Like, is that comfortable? Dog? Like, it ain't. I feel like once you get to like a certain age and stuff, like it be hot. You be trying to just be comfortable so you can sleep. Like, bruh.
Well,
Do anybody sleep like cuddled up all night?
no, and I don't think the expectation is to sleep cuddled up all night, but I do think that it's somewhat normal to start out the night, you know, touching in some way, fall asleep, and then there's usually some sort of separation.
When the arm and the shoulder go numb and half your chest and all that, that's when there's separation. Or when you get hot, it be hot.
No, you be hot.
It be hot.
You sweat and make me hot.
Nah, that ain't all me, bro.
So you haven't answered the question. What's your favorite sleeping position? At least to fall asleep in.
I think I usually fall asleep on my back.
I disagree. I think you usually fall asleep on your side.
On my side, okay. I believe that.
But with me, though, what's your favorite sleeping position?
Bruh.
What's your favorite color?
Like, dude, I mean, like, we be having to do that to appease y'all, bro. Like, it'd be uncomfortable, dog.
Okay, what's your favorite cuddle position?
You just like to, like, come right here, and I just let you, bro.
But what's your favorite?
I don't think I have one.
Which one do you prefer?
None of them, bro. I be wanting to be comfortable.
That is not true.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you that.
Okay, since he won't answer the question, Alan enjoys being the big spoon.
The big spoon?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Am I right or am
Is that
I
my
right?
favorite one?
I'm trying to ask you what your favorite is. I
be want to make you comfortable, though.
You can't give me a direct answer.
Because you be liking touching and stuff. I like touching, too, but, like...
You do.
When it be time to be sleep, bruh, I'll be like, hey...
I do, too, though. If you have never paid attention, when it's time to sleep, I also separate from you. Unless I fall asleep or something.
Yeah, all the time.
But when I don't fall asleep, I will roll over on my side and separate from you, too.
I'll have to pay attention to
You
this.
should pay attention.
I will.
I usually turn around. But I do like, before I go to sleep, I do like to cuddle a little bit. And to be honest with you, I'm not even a big fan of laying on your chest.
Pull the hell out of me.
That's actually not like a favorite of mine.
Okay.
But I mean, it's cool. It's not comfortable, but it's not even comfortable for me. Because I'm trying to like, you know, I know I kind of have a big head, so I'm trying to keep I'm not put all my head weight on his shoulder.
I was gonna let you live, cuz.
I'm trying to like not put all my head weight on his shoulder, so I'm like trying to like keep it up a little bit, so my neck start hurting and stuff, and then you know, so then I'm not totally comfortable. I like when you are kind of like inverted a little bit, so I can rest on the pillow and not rest on you. Because if I rest on you, then I'm like, oh, I'm hurting his shoulder. He gonna start complaining.
Inverted.
I like when you're like turning in a little bit.
I know. I hear what you're saying.
But
it's funny.
To be honest, though, I actually like spooning is cool, but it gets hot.
Mm-hmm.
I like cuddling initially. I guess you can say laying on your chest. And then when we're actually sleeping, what I really appreciate about you is that you always touch me somewhere. I think it's so sweet. Sometimes when we're sleeping, he keeps his hand on like my hip or like my legs or something, or like our legs are intertwined. I can appreciate that. And then another thing that I really like also is usually when we wake up in the morning, there's also more cuddling before we get the day started. It's the reason why I can't get up and go to the gym because...
Man, stop.
Because I like to have my cuddle time in the morning too, but I had to wait till he wakes up. He don't wake up till after I do. And then, so... Okay, what's your least favorite? Pick the worst position. We get it. You don't like all the stuff. You be uncomfortable. But what's the worst one?
The worst position. Let me think here. The worst position. When do I just not be comfortable at all? I think when it be just hot and you still be trying to be on me.
But that's not a position. What's the worst position?
When you put your legs all the way over.
Like when I'm like this or something?
Yeah, with both of them all the way over.
Both of them?
Sometimes you be putting your legs over, yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
We must be playing.
I'm serious. Alright.
No, I'm saying like we must be playing around when I do that.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to have to pay attention to us sleeping.
You should pay attention to us sleeping. It's really interesting.
But, if you're asleep, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but there's things that you'll notice, like, cuddling and then actually going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Waking up.
I don't be paying attention to that. I just be sleeping, waking up.
Oh, gosh.
It's okay, babe. Come on.
I need to be more detail-oriented.
It'll be all right.
So I wanted to look up what our sleeping position said about us.
Which one we end up in the most?
Well, I think that when we actually go to sleep, we end up sleeping independently with touch. And basically what they said about that, like the leg hug, we do that quite a bit. And what they said about that, like people who kind of are able to sleep independently and then like just keep some sort of touch throughout the night, they said that those couples are secure in their relationship. They have intimacy, but they're also independent. And the touch throughout the night is like the sign of security. So I really appreciated that. But quite honestly, we do all of them though. So we do the spoon. We do more of a loose spoon though. And you're like the big spoon, and sometimes your spoons are kind of weak though. They are because if you're gonna spoon me, like you gotta spoon me and grab me, make me feel secure.
Oh, got you.
And when you be spooning, like it be like you behind me and then you just a light touch. So we do the chase.
That's what I deal with.
We do the chasing spoon. That's usually when you're turned over and I'm chasing you. We do the unraveling knot when we face each other and then we end up unraveling. We do back kissers. And the Liberty Lovers, that's the one where you like sleep independently and you kind of touch. Shingles, not really us. The nuzzle, that's
your favorite.
Oh, Jesus. The tangle, we do that like in the morning sometimes. Or like, we're having like our little pillow talk. The leg hug. We're not really stomach snoozers. I like to sleep partially on my stomach. I like to be like on my side / on my stomach with like some air to get some air circulating because Alan generates a lot of body heat. The space hog, this one kind of concerns me a little bit. The space hog, when somebody dominates the bed.
Yeah, that's you. That's you. Yeah.
They said they dominate the relationship.
When you want to.
I actually don't think that I dominate the bed. I just think that like what happens is that I'm chasing you. I'm basically it's the chasing spoon where you have ended up you're on that side of the bed, so I come over to you, and that's how I end up taking up so much space. It's not like I'm just like sprawled out all over the bed. I'm usually just in the middle and you're on your side. So I don't necessarily agree with that. But that's what they said.
Interesting.
So what are some things that you think we can do to improve our sleep compatibility?
Probably just get in better shape. Sleep has a lot to do with your body physically and just who you are, your mentality, your psychology, just throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
I think we probably should get in better shape. Vitamins or whatever we need to do. I mean, I don't think we're probably going to be on the same plane as far as our sleep positions.
You don't think so? You don't think we'll ever find anything that like works for both of us? I think we both like the, Liberty Lovers.
Yeah, I mean, that works.
And then as long as you're cool with like a little bit of the nuzzle before we actually become Liberty Lovers. And in the morning. I'm okay with that too.
Good, baby. I got you.
Okay, good. And then when you do spoon me, you just like spoon me a little tighter. So.
All right, babes. I got you covered.
Okay, so what can I do?
Not take up the middle of the bed.
Oh, Jesus. These are false accusations.
No, they're not, bro.
Yes, they are. They're very much false accusations. And, I think you need to realize that if you don't want me to take up the middle of the bed, you should lay down closer to the middle.
All right, I'll do that.
If you lay down on the edge.
When we get our new house, we get in a king bed. A California king.
What's that going to do? I'm still going to...
You're still going to be on my side.
Exactly.
Right?
I'm still going to roll
But it's still
over.
going to be more room, though. So I won't be all the way on the edge.
You don't have to be now. You just choose to be.
I don't know.
Yeah. Drink more water.
Mm-hmm.
I think that.
Just take care of yourself, in general, period. That contributes to your sleep, sex, everything. Like, just taking care of yourself throughout the day, throughout life.
Yeah. And I think, something maybe you could do is I track my sleep on my Apple Watch too. And I like to see my heart rate while I'm sleeping just to see, make sure like it's slowed down and I have a decent heart health, and to track how many hours. My goal is 8 hours of sleep a day and stuff like that. Working from home has really helped me get all the sleep that I need. It's really been a blessing.
Yeah, it has.
What you mean?
I'm not gonna put you out there right now, but it has. What are some of your favorite sleeping positions? How do you feel about your mate? Does somebody take up the whole bed? Like,
men, is it really a problem if a woman wants to cuddle a little bit before bed, or maybe even all night?
It's not a problem. It's just like, dang.
Are you really that uncomfortable that it's just miserable? You don't like to touch at all in the bed?
I'm just playing.
I mean, you're not saying that all the time, so,
Let us know.
All right, well, we are out, you guys. We'll see you next episode for some more hot topics.
Hey.